morning, sixth grade. Happy Monday. We have a fun week planned, Miss Jones and I, for you all in sixth grade. So let's check out today. First things first, as usual, please go do your attendance. We have a few friendly reminders. Your sketchbook check-in was due on Friday, your second one. So thank you for those of you who turned that in. Let's check out the activity slides here. All right. So here we go. This was your sketchbook cover design. So your final sketchbook project is not due until this Friday. We've moved that entire that assignment into this week's folder so it's easier to find. And you have to make sure of everything included. The second thing today we are going to do is how-tos of sketchbook cover turn-in. So Google Meet expectation. Whoops, excuse me. All right, this is your sketchbook cover project design. This is a student of mine from first trimester this year, actually. It was so cool. Do you have your name on there? Is it your focal point and your emphasis? Did you do symmetry or falling name? Do you have your symbols representing who you are? Are they on your paper somewhere? Do you have full color design, front and back? You can even see the crease down the middle of this folder here. Do you have pattern and repetition? Do you have a foreground and a background? Did you try to transfer? And again, symmetry or perspective, which one did you choose? Falling name or symmetrical name design? This is how you turn it in. What does a complete cover design look like? Here is the plan. This was that student's plan. It was very obvious. This is that student's symbols. Here we go. They answered all the questions correctly, including the color theory vocab down here. Then they put their final picture right here. They even added some little designs on the side. It's kind of fun. That is how you turn it in. Like that's how you get your rubric ready to turn in correctly. Week 2 last week, you guys had a sketchbook check-in. That was due on Friday. I got about half of them turned in. You were turn in your symbols, your plan for your cover, and your alike but different, the transfer that we did with one of our symbols, and then answer the question here. So if you did not do that, that needs to get done today. Your vocabulary, your color theory vocabulary sheet. Okay, this is due tomorrow. Half of you have turned it in. The rest of you, let's get that turned in. Today in class, we are going to watch this 10 ways to fill your sketchbook. And then we are going to complete a Jamboard, which is very different than a discussion. Some of you may have done it in other classes. And we're going to answer 3 questions on the Jamboard. And in order for you to get credit, you need to have the Post-it with your name on it and your answer. And I'll show you that in a second. The 3 questions are, what were some of the ways the artist used his sketchbook in the video? If you could choose a sketchbook activity for our class, what would you like to try? And have you ever used a sketchbook before this class? If so, what did you draw? And then today we are going to actually do sketch number 7, which is anything and everything Minnesota. How do you want to draw a sketch representing Minnesota? It's completely up to you how you're going to do that. Make sure you use a full page and you have color. And here's the Jamboard. So we'll do this together in class, but if you're not coming to class today, you're going to click here. And you're going to click on the Jamboard link, which takes you to the Jamboard. Looks a little different. There we go. So when you get there, you are going to answer the questions by adding a Post-it. So if you look over here, it's a sticky note. You click on that. You're going to put your first name and last name and then put your answer. You can choose the color and then you'll hit save. And then that will go onto this page. This is your first question. There's 2 pages for that in case they're full. Here's the second question, if you could choose a sketchbook activity. And here's the third question. Have you ever used a sketchbook before? So that's how you answer that. And I think there's a third slide here, so you can put this on, if they're all full, you can put it there too. So that is the Jamboard. And then I will be going in and checking the Jamboard, and that's how you will get your credit for it. So to recap today, you are going to be turning in any missing work. You're going to be doing the Jamboard activity, and you're going to be doing your sketch, which is anything and everything Minnesota. Let me know if you have any questions.